Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Wordle tutorial, September 15th, 2025, Monday. And we got it in 2 yesterday with rote, so we're going to go with it again. Had a little bit of luck going there. We had it down to 2 words pretty quickly, and I just picked the first one out of the second. So always go with your first guess, right? So, rote, it's a financial term. Got the O and the A both canceled out in those respective positions. Let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. ETAOIN. SHRDLUC, SHRD. So ETAOIN, SHRD. So these are the next 5 most common letters. So now let's make a word with these 2 letters, the 2 vowels, and 3 of these letters. So start with an I, start with an N, SAVOR, savor, can't use the R, don't want to use the V, HA, Horde, can't, they're not in the right spot. Boy, not seeing anything's jumping out at me. We SHOAT, shoat, we used that the other day, a small pig, but can't use the T. DASH, wow. So the vowels are off in positions 2 and 4, but the O can't be there. So let's put the A here and the O there. So HANOI, Hanoi, but that's a capital letter. D, boy, I'm not seeing anything. How about if we start with the A or the O? O-A, again, I have to have an O in it. Annoy, A-N-N-O-Y. Okay, you don't want to guess the double N or the Y, but not really seeing much at this point. O-N-A. Wow. Okay, just take a shot in the dark, as Peter Sellers would say, and go for Noi. That'd be crazy. We got it 2 days in a row. Wow, we didn't, but we got the A in that first position. Now we know the O is either here or here, and the N's there, and so amino is immediately jumping out at me. The O's here, the N's there, like an amino acid. But before we do that, let's not rush to conclusions or to contusions and review our vowels. We got the A, E is out, haven't used the I yet. We got the O, haven't used the U yet, and sometimes Y is out. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system again. ETAOIN SHRDLUC, SHRDLUC. So the next 5 most common letters, A, S, H, D, L. So let's make a word with these 3 letters and 2 of these letters. And the I is the next one up, so that works good for amino as well. You know, we just have to guess that extra M. So A-M-I-N-O. Let's see if anything else is a higher percentage play. I try to play the math. So A-D-A-S-A-H. I'm thinking it's amino. Should we just go for it? Should we just roll the dice and go for it? I mean, that really jumped out at me right away. So, and it's not. Wow. There's a lesson to be learned. Don't jump to contusions. Okay, so now we know the O is here. It has to be there now. It could be among. No, I can't use the O. So let's use my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system one more time for consistency. ETAOIN SHRDLUC. Boy, I really got locked in on that one, didn't I? SHRDLUC. So, yeah, I was feeling overly confident because I got it in 2 yesterday, I think. All right, so we know O is here, so it's A blank O-N blank. So could be a long instead of among, A-L-O-N-G, a blank O-N-G, a song, A-H-O-N-G, a D-O-N-G, a U-O-N-G. So I think it's a long A-L-O-N-G, but before we do that, since I just blundered there on the last guess, let's go through the alphabet here. So A blank O-N blank, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, agong, H, don't think that's a word, H, I, J, K, akong, related to King Kong, L, M, N, anonymous, too many letters, slightly, O, P, Apong, the opposite of that Atari game. P, Q, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yeah, it's a long, right? Okay, now there's a lesson to be learned there. If I had gone through everything, I would have picked along over amino because the L was more common than the M in my ETAOIN SHRDLUC system. So, in that case, I just got that in my head and, oh well, can't win them all. I still got in 4 though, so that's okay. Want to get them in 4, but prefer to get them in 3 or less. So, okay, yesterday's word I'll give away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, 1 was noisy, Noisy. And I used wrote in the first guess, and it just, my next 3 letters up were N-O and I, so just, worked out really nicely. So that's it, and we'll see you tomorrow for the second half of September. Bye.